Today I'm just bringing together some photos and videos I've taken over the last month. Got a new shade cloth for the greenhouse, it fits, and tomorrow I get to have the distinct pleasure, not of getting my lower back teeth pulled, ending up with the partial on the bottom. Had my top teeth pulled about a year and a half ago, or a little longer. I'm talking without my top teeth now, so you can kind of get used to it. But I won't be able to do any voiceovers for at least a little while, and it's been a rough go. Turns out I got an infection in these teeth, and that's been causing me problems. I thought it was EOE for a while, then I thought it was a hernia. It could have been all of the above, but it boiled down to painful teeth. One of the teeth that's bugging me the worst still has the root. That means it still has a nerve, and it's infected, and it is killing me. Let me tell you. It got moved up, the appointment, by about a month. So my garden had to go in full speed ahead and try to get everything done a month ahead of time. I know the next couple of weeks when I'm usually out there planting is not going to be doable this year. So I got to try to get a step ahead, get things out, and it's been rough because the weather's been cold in northern Michigan, and heat lamps and heat mats and domes in the greenhouse just to keep the seedlings going. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, let me tell you. So anyways, I'll be checking back in a couple of weeks, but I thought I'd share some thoughts with you and some of my pictures from the garden and from the studio. I gotten a lot of feedback on my website, The Lone Zebra, and it seems like people are getting confused, and I guess I can see why. I'm trying to do my art, but initially I only had a few pieces, and I just felt like it wasn't enough, or it wasn't good enough to keep people on the site. So I thought I would get into some surface design, and I designed some clothing ideas and other things that were available through the print-on-demand site that I was working on. But it just doesn't work. So I'm going to phase out all of those extra garments and things and just feature my art. If I have anything in the store that isn't a wall art piece, it will definitely be my art on the item. But I'm trying to make it focused on the art going forward. So I'll be working on that and trying to make it more what it should be, more about my art, and learning a lot of things along the way about myself and about what I do or don't want. One is I don't want to be chasing algorithms on social media to try to market. I'm just not into that. I got too many things in life going on, like a garden and painting and people. So how do you market your art if you're not doing that? I just decided my age, I'm really not gonna be worrying about marketing too much. It takes the fun out of the art. Yeah, I don't want to get caught in a hustle bustle so that it becomes something I don't enjoy. That would be bad. I'm thinking about taking some prints and possibly seeing about hanging some locally, and just to get my art out there, let people see it that are in town. We got a lot of tourists that come up here this is like a vacation land, so not just the locals. There's more, especially summer. But I'm just trying out some ideas that I can handle. Having a physical disability isn't easy to do shows in venues that require setups and long days on your feet. I'm trying to do it the way that isn't going to tax me physically, mentally, and emotionally. Speaking of which, I finished The Artist Way, and that prompted me to get my online shop open and to really start featuring my art and trying to sell it at all. Well, now I'm working on, just got the book, Vein of Gold, another book by Julia Cameron, that is an afterwards, I guess, a follow-up after The Artist Way. You do The Artist Way first and then The Vein of Gold. And it's going to be quite a journey, but it's the way to unlock your creative side and find what you want to do. And that's what I've been working on. Understanding what's good for me. What do I want to do? How do I want to do it? I'm finding out a lot of things. I'm finding out I'm just not patient enough anymore to have to put on a show. And now getting my age, going out isn't just about getting dressed and combing your hair and stepping out. It's a whole rigmarole. You gotta wear undergarments you don't like. You gotta put in some teeth and wear shoes and all kinds of things that just ain't comfortable. So I stick around pretty close to home. So hopefully we'll talk to you later. In the meantime, enjoy some of the garden and have a good day. Bless you. See you next time.